The story begins with a sad and frustrated couple. They have recently shifted to Canada and are feeling out of sorts. The husband goes to work while the wife manages household chores. One day, the wife starts making momos, also known as bayos in this story, for her husband. After a while, she brings the momos to her husband, who is getting late for the office, so he quickly eats them and rushes off. After finishing her work and feeling exhausted, the wife starts eating momos herself. Suddenly, she feels something and the momo falls out of her mouth. It seems like life has entered the momo. Tiny hands and feet appear on it, and it starts crying like a small child. But when the wife picks it up in her hands, it becomes happy, as if it started considering her as its mother. The wife doesn't have any children of her own, so she starts treating the momo as her son. She takes care of it just like a mother would. As the bao grows bigger, the wife feels proud of her son's progress. She measures his height every day. Whenever the wife goes to the market, she takes the bao with her and never leaves it alone at home. She wants to ensure its well-being. She takes the bao with her for exercise so that he can maintain his shape. One day, while playing football with some kids, the bao tries to join them, but his shape gets spoiled when he touches the football. Feeling anxious, the wife lifts the bao and tries to fix his shape. The bao insists on playing with the other children, but the mother is worried that his shape might get ruined. Therefore, she refuses to let him play. Upset, the bao sits in a corner with crossed arms. The bao's mother always takes care that he stays at home. He is not like other children, but the bao becomes mischievous and starts enjoying the outside world. He spends most of his time outside, neglecting his mother's efforts to keep him safe. One day, the bao's mother prepares a delicious meal for him. She had spent a lot of time and effort in making it. The food is so tempting that if it were placed in front of a hungry person, they would eat it along with the plates. However, the bao refuses to eat the food made by his mother's hard work. He ignores the meal and goes out to play with his friends. His mother waits at the door for hours, hoping that he would return. But the bao has become too indulged in the outside world to appreciate his mother's efforts. One day, the bao comes home late at night with a girl. He shows his mother a ring, indicating that he has gotten married to the girl without informing his mother. This deeply hurts the bao's mother because she had prepared the food for him with love. In anger, she eats the meal alone. The bao's mother feels devastated that her son, whom she treated as her own, got married without informing her. These are the events of the story. Bao feels very bad about it because she was doing so much for Bao, and Bao was making big decisions without consulting her. Now Bao tells her mom, "I only came to show you this girl, and now I'm taking my belongings and leaving." Bao packs up all his belongings and starts leaving with his wife. Bao's mom screams at him, "No, Bao, you won't go. You've always been disrespectful to me, and today you're leaving me behind." But Bao doesn't listen to her and starts walking away. In her anger, she swallows him. But after swallowing him, she realizes what she has done. She ate him thinking he was a dumpling, but he was her son. She had lost her son, who would never return. After this incident, she becomes quite restless and cries all the time. When her husband asks her what happened, she doesn't tell him anything either. One day, we see that the lady is asleep, and suddenly Bao appears in front of her. She had just woken up, so she couldn't see him properly. When she rubs her eyes, there was a person in front of her who looked exactly like Bao. Now the story tells us that he is their son, who left his parents a long time ago. And now that he has realized, he has come to apologize to his parents. His father pushes him into his mother's room and tells him to go and apologize to his mother. Now he goes to sit with his mother, but the lady doesn't want to talk to him. So she turns her face away and lies down. And here we come to know that Bao was just her imagination. She missed her son a lot, and that's why she was always so sad. The boy gives his mother a box containing her favorite dish. It was the same dish that his mother once offered on a bus, but he didn't eat it. But now he gives it to his mother and says, "I have brought it for you, and now I won't leave you anywhere." And with this, the lady forgives her son. And here, both of them become quite emotional. In the end, we see that the boy has also brought his wife to his parents' place, and now they happily live together making dumplings. And with this, the story comes to an end.